High stakes across the pond, folks. The New York Jets are taking on the Denver Broncos in London. Woohoo! Can the Jets pull off an upset, baby? Can they do it? Can they figure out a way to win a game for the first time this season? The Denver Broncos are coming off a high of all highs, and the New York Jets are coming off the lowest of all lows. The Broncos are a winning football team. They are a playoff team from last year, and they just beat the Philadelphia Eagles, a team that did not lose this season since the Super Bowl. The Philadelphia Eagles, arguably, in my opinion, are the best team in the NFL, and the Broncos just beat them, man. And now the Jets got to go up against them. And the sad thing about this game that we're about to preview right now is that the Jets could not do anything early on offense against the Dallas Cowboys defense. That is not a good defense. They traded away Micah Parsons, and the Cowboys are known to be an awful defense, and the Jets offense could not do anything until the fourth quarter. And now you have to go up against one of, if not the best defenses in football, led by Defensive Player of the Year, Pat Surtain, who's going to be following Garrett Wilson in this game. Benito, I mean, they got players on that defense, bro. And the New York Jets on offense, it's going to be a tough game for them. They need to shift the whole mindset entering this football game if you're the New York Jets in terms of starting fast offensively. But I think there's a consistent thread throughout every single game that the New York Jets have played so far this year. And you can argue it is the reason why the Jets are 0-5. The reason why they lost all of these games comes down to two things. It's not rocket science. Everybody knows it. I'm not going to say something that everybody doesn't already know, but you got to bring up the obvious sometimes. The Jets turn the ball over more than the other team, and they get penalized more than the other team. It's that simple, bro. And it's frustrating because you do see some positive plays. You do see some movement offensively, but it doesn't finish. They don't finish drives for touchdowns. And if you're a football team that continuously just goes out there every single week and turns the ball over in a way that is just really frustrating. Protect the football, running backs and special team returners and Justin Fields. I mean, we don't have any interceptions to talk about besides that Tyrod Taylor pick six that was brutal against the Buccaneers. Fields is not throwing the ball and turning it over, but the turnovers, bro, is everything wrong with this team. And then let's also not forget, the Jets have not ever turned the ball over defensively. They've not forced a turnover yet. So the Jets are desperate, bro. They are playing this football game in London with a lot on the line because falling to 0-6 is just going to keep, like, this team needs a win, bro. They need some win, not to spark some weird, comeback to win the go to the playoffs or something like that. No, it's just for the morale, bro. This team needs to taste victory for the first time just so they can understand what that feeling is. And listen, this is the NFL. Crazy things happen. The Titans got their first win against the Cardinals last week somehow. Like, the Jets could pull off an upset. I'm not predicting it, but I feel like being in London, weird things happen in London, man. Weird things happen in London. Like, is this a do or die type of game? I don't think so. But I definitely feel like, waking up early on Sunday morning is going to be very interesting. How can the Jets start to force turnovers? Because if there's one key that the Jets need to figure out, it's that. And Aaron Glenn said in his press conference that he's coaching these guys to not just, let the takeaways happen organically. Like, no, you got to go out there and take the ball away yourselves. And I'm not seeing that effort. Like, it scares me that what Aaron Glenn is saying in the press conference and what he's trying to say in these meetings to these players is not getting through their heads because you don't see it on the football field. You look at the Breece Hall fumble and the Braylon Allen fumble, for example. Both of those fumbles, Breece and Braylon did not just give the ball away. Those balls got taken away from them. Whatever defender it was against the Miami Dolphins, he went out there and punched the ball out against Braylon Allen at the goal line. He fumbled. And then Breece Hall, this past Sunday, that ball got punched out. Where's our defense punching the ball out? Like, it just seems like they're so focused on tackling because they know they can't even tackle that they're forgetting that you can maybe force a fumble. Maybe you could punch the ball out. And then the saddest part is the Jets have forced fumbles this year, but they have not recovered it. They can't even recover a fumble. So that's the big problem with this defense is they're bad on third down, and they cannot force turnovers. And they're still looking at it. And now you're going up against Denver, a team led by Bo Nix, who is not entering in year number 2. And I feel like, you look at that offense for the Denver Broncos. J.K. Dobbins is running the ball well for them. They got Harvey, the rookie running back, right? They got Cortland Sutton, who's a very good number 1 receiver. And, Troy Franklin is a sleeper on that wide receiver group. He was at the same college as Bo Nix in Oregon. When they got drafted together. I remember I told you guys I wanted Bo Nix. I like Bo Nix coming out of Oregon. And now he's out there, balling out for Denver. Started off a little slow. And I feel like, the Denver Broncos are just a very well-coached football team led by Sean Payton, that it's going to be really tough for this defense to show any type of spunk. But the only thing I'm looking at in this game defensively is a turnover, bro. Go bat the ball down to the line of scrimmage and pick it off somehow. Go force a fumble. Show some type of ball hawking ability by baiting the quarterback into throwing it and then jumping the route and picking it off. We're not even seeing missed opportunities of dropping in interceptions. We're not even seeing that. That happened in week 1. Brandon Stevens dropped a wide open interception. So did Michael Carter. But we're not even seeing the hands get close on the football. And that's on the defensive scheme. So a key to watch for the Jets in this game on defense is going to be, can they finally get their first turnover? But when it comes to the Jets offense in this game, I feel like the Jets offense needs to be shifted into a pass-first offense early on. I know that doesn't make sense because Justin Fields, that's not his game, but man, they got to shift it. And I think that could also open up Justin Fields to run the ball more. If he drops back to pass and there's not too much of a contain, he's got to run. And I would also force Garrett Wilson to rock, dude. Enough of giving Garrett Wilson the ball only when it's garbage time. Now, I'm a fantasy football owner of Justin Fields and Garrett Wilson in a bunch of leagues, and I'm not complaining because every time they look trash at halftime, you're like, oh, God, Fields has 6 points at half on fantasy. Garrett Wilson has 3 points at half at fantasy. And then at the end of the game, they got 25-plus each. It's yeah, because the Jets give up 3 touchdowns on defense, and then the offense just does great in the fourth quarter in garbage time. But I'm sick of that. Let's start off the game with aggression. And I felt like the Jets did a really good job in week 1 against Pittsburgh with that identity. That touchdown pass to Garrett Wilson that Justin Fields had, that was the first half. That was aggressive. Where are these aggressive throws? And yes, Justin Fields missed a throw to Garrett Wilson, beat his man down the right sideline. How about we call that again, or a similar route? How about we one attempt to Arian Smith? That's all I ask. One. Arian Smith was brought here because of his speed. We're not even using it. He's on the field. It's not like he's on the bench, by the way, Arian Smith. But why doesn't Tanner Engstrand get into Justin Fields' helmet and say, here's the play call, feed it to Arian Smith. Give him the ball. Because I don't even think, how many catches does Arian Smith have this season? 2? I really think it's just 2. I really do think that. He has nothing this season. No targets, no volume. He has 4 catches for 24 yards. 4 catches. The Jets really don't have a number 2 receiver. And that's not breaking news. We all knew that. But let's see the Jets get Arian Smith involved. Because I saw him catch a football last week, and he actually showed some juice. Let's get him not just on end arounds. Let's see a nice little crossing route, a drag route, a man coverage, and get him the ball in space. Let him go up the right sideline. Let's see him run a go route, man. Give him a chance. That's what I want to see the New York Jets do against the Denver Broncos. It's not going to be an easy game. The Jets are easily the underdogs. The Jets are probably going to lose. I mean, I honestly was hopeful in the Jets to maybe, of course, beat the Dolphins. Shame on me for thinking the Jets could beat the terrible Miami Dolphins. And then against Dallas, I'm like, you know what? At home, maybe the Jets can pull it off. Won't be easy, but... And now this game, you're just like, dude, I mean, at this point, will the Jets ever win? That's the mindset that a lot of Jets fans have. So sound off in the comments. What's your score predictions for the New York Jets taking on the Denver Broncos in London? Love to hear what you guys have to say as always. Really do appreciate you guys tuning in. Don't forget to smash the like button and comment your thoughts of the New York Jets taking on the Denver Broncos. Big shout out to Sleeper again for sponsoring Jets Media all throughout the season. Make sure you guys go check them out if you did not already by getting a promo code of JETS gives you a $100 deposit match up to $100. Big time shout out to them. You get $20 for free. They're running a promo right now. Go check them out. Legal in 25 states. Terms and conditions apply, of course.